guys, Amy Spencer here, the Life Optimist. I'm the author of Meeting Your Half Orange and the 2012 book Bright Side Up. And I got another tip for you. This one is how to have a great and positive conversation with anyone. The idea came to me because a friend of mine went on her very first online date last week, which was super exciting, and she was super hopeful about it, until she got there and her date broke what I consider to be the #1 rule of online dating. You know how in Fight Club the #1 rule is don't talk about Fight Club? It's the same thing in the dating world, I think. My rule is when you're on an online date, don't talk about online dating. But that's exactly what he did. And when he asked her how online dating was going for her, and she said it was her first time, he proceeded to tell her about all the terrible, very bad, hilariously awful, miserable dates that he'd been on. Which is a really funny conversation with a friend, but on a date like that, I think it's kind of a downer. So I told her what I'm going to tell you right now about what to talk about instead. And that is how to have a great and positive conversation. How to sort of get out of the gate on a more positive step. And that is, have a greatest hits conversation. Now, a greatest hits conversation is a conversation that includes words like greatest, best, happiest, favorite, and other words like that. The EST words. They're superlatives, and they basically have positivity built right into them. They're the kind of words that they don't pick on those moments of a 2 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon blah. They really pull out the moments in us that bring out our passions and that really make us tick. So if you talk about all these great, wonderful things, it's going to bring out the best in both of you. So for example, ask someone what the greatest meal they've ever had is. Ask them, what's the best vacation you've ever been on? Ask them, what is your favorite childhood memory? Or what is the time that made you happiest in your life? Or maybe what's your favorite thing to do on a Saturday afternoon? Not only will you get to know somebody in a really deep way because you're really, again, pulling out those passions and finding out what really makes them tick, but it's going to make both of you feel better about the moment. So when you walk out of there after meeting somebody, you're going to just really think of them in a more hopeful, positive light. And this works whether you're on an online date, whether you're interviewing somebody, or whether you're meeting somebody at a party. It works every time. So have a greatest hits conversation, and you never know. It could turn out to be one of the greatest conversations you've ever had.